Hi guys, it's Drea. It's another Face of the Day in review. Thank you so much for all the great feedback. Your comments lately on these videos have really made me want to continue doing them. Sometimes, you start a series and people aren't interested, but a lot of you seem to like this, and it's just, if you're new here, let me tell you what it's about. This is my face now after 11 hours wearing this makeup. It's 5:45. I put this on at 7 a.m. this morning, and this is basically just kind of like a review of how everything held up on my face. Quick little mini reviews of everything, kind of like a ton of all-day wear tests all in one video. I'm not going to talk about everything on my face because that it's just basically like standout, either good or bad. Let's just start with this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. I haven't had a ton of luck with drugstore primers over the years. I've tried so many, and none have come close to the high-end primers that I've tried. This is probably the one that's come the closest, but it's still not. It's not as good as a lot of high-end ones I've tried. So it is supposed to be mattifying. I did use it I've used it many times, so I know exactly how it works, but I used it today with my Smashbox foundation. And my Smashbox foundation, let's talk about it at the same time. This is the Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is Holy Grail. This is my second bottle. It's halfway done. I love this stuff. It's my favorite foundation of all time. This stuff will last me all day. All day, it won't wear off. I still have to blot, but it will not go away. And I feel like with this primer, with this foundation, I did notice a little bit of wear on the chin and a little bit around my nose. And of course, those are like some of my oiliest areas on my face, so it makes sense. But still, there's primers that I've used with the Smashbox foundation that I don't have anything come off. So I do feel like this primer doesn't really hold up on the oiliest areas of my face, but it's still decent. Now, I don't think I've ever done an all-day wear test with this, even though it is my most holy grail of foundations, and I've talked about it so much over the years. But I thought, you know what, why not, at least for the face of the day, you guys can see exactly how it looks, because I always tell you how good it looks at the end of the day. I'm just getting nice and close for you right now. So you can tell, like, look at my forehead. It still looks perfect. Like, it looks exactly the same as when I first put it on. I know it gets really blurry when I get up close. I'm sorry about that. I feel like my cheeks, like, it definitely, the dewiness of my oily skin will come through, but it still looks so flawless. It doesn't oxidize. Like, it looks so good still. So yeah, still definitely top of the list for me. Okay, I used two concealers today under my eyes. I used the Tarte Shape Tape because I just wanted coverage, but this can dry me out, especially for a full long day. So I mixed it with the Covergirl Outlast All Day, which doesn't have a lot of coverage but is so hydrating. And I feel like under my eyes look pretty good. I'm noticing a little bit of, like, I don't want to say dryness, but my lines become more pronounced by the end of the day because you're losing that hydration, right? So I do notice this looks more pronounced now than it did when I first put this on, but it's still covering things up as best as it can with dark circles. And I don't often contour when I go to work, but I figured I would today just so I could talk about it in this video. This is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick from Benefit. This is my favorite cream contour product. I love it. It's just so easy to use. So I'll put this on top of my foundation, but before I powder, of course I'll blend it out. And I just feel like it gives you that natural look to your contour, not like you've like swiped on a bunch of, brown shadow on your face. So I really love that contour product. And I also use the Coty Airspun powder, #1 to set my eyes, and also I did kind of bake my contour a little bit. I feel like on this side it's a little bit more sharp than it is here. It was early this morning when I put it on. Sometimes stuff like that will happen. But yeah, this definitely kept everything bulletproof throughout the day. So in terms of eyeshadow, I'm wearing all Colourpop shadows today. So I'm wearing, well, actually that's not true. I do have Peach Smoothie on as my kind of transition shade, but I'm wearing, I can never remember if it's 413 or 314. 143. It was neither. 143 from Colourpop is what is all in my crease. My favorite matte purple eyeshadow of all time. I'm gonna swatch all of them too. And then this one here is what I kind of use to darken up my outer V, and that one is called Crown Jewel. And then this one is the very famous Glass Bull. That's what's all over my lid. I do feel like Glass Bull, out of all of them, did kind of fade a little bit. Here's some swatches of all three of those. Like, look how gorgeous that color combo is. Like, I really liked this look today. It's definitely very kind of like vampy purple, witchy, like go with my top, you know, I had a whole vibe going on. Glass Bull definitely is one of my favorite lid shades of all time. It's a little bit holographic. It did fade, like I said, which kind of sucks. I used a primer, obviously, but I think what I've learned with Glass Bull is not only should you use a primer, but it really, really helps to use a glitter glue type product under it as well. So, and I didn't do that today. So I think that kind of taught me a lesson. I should do that in the future. And I just swiped a little bit of 143 under the lower lash line. And then for liner, I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner today. I did not take it all the way down. And I think I've told you guys that that's something that I'm experimenting with lately. I like the way my eyes look more when I don't bring it all the way in, because I feel like it really opens up my eyes and makes them look bigger. Same reason why I don't bring this all the way in, or I don't usually line my lower lash line in black, because I feel like it really just makes everything a little more open right here. It makes everything look larger, and I like that. So, and also, you know, like when you have a 12-hour day and you have especially liquid liner right down in here, and you know, like you touch yourself there and it gets all crumbly, and then you're like, oh crap, like I just wiped off half of it, it just crumbled under my finger. It's just, this is life, people. This is what happens, right? But I do love this liner for how matte it is. Like my Physicians Formula one is not matte at all, and I love the matte look of this. This is just one of my favorites of all time. How many times can I say of all time? Like, seriously. Let's talk about the cheek situation. So lately, I don't know what happened to me, but I just became a bronzer person with this product. This is the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze Powder Bronzer in the shade medium. And this is a little mini that I got in like a gift set, and this is in my Bought It Forgot It, which I have been testing all month. You guys, I'm obsessed, and it will be in my favorites. It's just a perfect color. It's not too intense. It blends. It looks natural. You know, I have problems with bronzer. I'm not good at using bronzer, and I feel like with this I don't have any issues at all. Like, I feel like it always looks good. It always looks blended. I just look like I have a tan. I don't look like I have bronzer on my face, and I love it. It's so amazing. And because I love it so much, I have not been using any blush. Like, literally, I can't remember the last time I used blush. I've just been bronzing my face for the last 2 weeks. That's just basically it. And so I'm wearing no blush today. What I am wearing though for highlight is the Dior 001, not 002. This one is definitely more subtle than my favorite 002, but it still has that really beautiful look to it. In fact, I think it's actually more subtle in real life than it's coming off on camera with the lights, because I can see in my viewfinder it looks more intense than in real life. There's definitely a sheen there, but it's more more subtle than most highlighters that I own. There's a swatch right there. See, I think you can tell, just it's under Glass Bowl there. I know the lights are never that good, and it is gray outside, so. But anyway, I love the bronzer situation on my face. I set my face today because I have not tried this with Smashbox yet. With, you know, and Smashbox, I don't think, it wasn't that one in that video, was it? You know what? I honestly do not remember which foundation it was that I used when I did my all-day wear test with this. I don't think it was this one though. Anyways, this is the MAC Fix Plus Matte, and again, like, I just wanted to see how it would work with Smashbox. It's very similar to All Nighter. I've had more success with this with certain foundations and equal success with it with other foundations, if that makes sense. So I've been using this now for quite a while, and I feel like my review where I reviewed it still stands, but this is excellent with some things and just kind of middle of the road with other things. So it really depends on the other products you're using with it. As a setting spray, I would say it's definitely always equal to All Nighter, no matter what I'm using. So if you prefer MAC, or you like the Back to MAC program, or you just don't like Urban Decay, whatever, if that's a choice for you, it's equal in terms of the way it works to All Nighter, but sometimes it's better, and it just depends on the foundation. All right, very last thing to talk about is the lipstick. This is Drunk Dial from Too Faced. This is from their Peach Kiss line, and I just wanted the vampiness. I just wanted the purple. I did just reapply it right before I started filming this, so you know, like, this hasn't been all day wear on my lips. Obviously it came off, I ate, I drank coffee, you know, but I love it. It smells so good, and it has that peachy fig smell that the whole line from this has, and it's such a beautiful, vibrant shade of fuchsia. This is one of my favorite fuchsia lipsticks. It's very, very creamy and comfortable, gorgeous packaging. Like, I love these. So yeah, I love the color, and I think I really am enjoying this vibe today. So since a lot of you are enjoying this, I wanted to ask you, do you think that I should do this every week or every 2 weeks? Because I'm starting to think it would be better as a series every 2 weeks, just because I don't want to be repetitive with certain products. And I feel like, especially with the Shop My Stash, when I'm only rotating through my collection every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, you might see a lot of repetitiveness in these. And also there's a lot of other videos that I would like to make, and for me to do 1 out of 5 every week is this one. I just don't know if that's what you want. So let me know your feedback every week or every 2 weeks. I'm leaning towards every 2 weeks, but you know, I have been doing it every week for a month now. But anyway, a lot of you do like it, so I really appreciate that. And if you're new around here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I put out between 5 to 6 videos every week. And that is it for today. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. And I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.